Welcome to Knife Thoughts. This video is going to be just a quick look at this pry bar, and this is the side piece from Nice Guy Machine Company. And so first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to TJ, my buddy who's a member of the Barlow Bearcat Club and has lent me several of these Nice Guy Machine Company pry bars. I think a positive force in the knife community, certainly in the club. So thank you again to TJ for lending this to me. It's something that I actually did strongly consider buying one myself and then didn't end up doing it. Honestly, the drops are always when I'm on my way home from work, so I have to like pull over and try to get one, and just decided that it was a little expensive. I didn't think I was going to put it to good use. And so first of all, you know, if you're one of those people that is just not interested in a video, if the person hasn't used the tool, I get it. Feel free to click away. I have not used this, and that's really because it is on loan to me. It is from the recent drop that Nice Guy Machine Company did, and you know, I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to beat it up. I wanted to just get a chance to check it out, show it to you, my viewers, who do appreciate just getting to check something out and my thoughts on it, and you know, then send it back to TJ. So I haven't used this, but I have checked it out. And so this is one of the longer of Nice Guy Machine Company's pry bars. It's longer than the previous ones that I've checked out. So TJ loaned me the Middleman and the Ladyfinger Thumb. I bought a Ladyfinger Pinky, ended up selling it again to another member of the Barlow Bearcat Club because I just wasn't using it. You know, I was carrying it every day in an EDC wallet and just carrying it but not ending up using it. So I decided to pass it along, hopefully to somebody that will enjoy it more. And that's kind of was a factor in me not buying one of these side pieces also, even though I do think that this is probably more functional. And so why do I think that? Well, first of all, this has a bottle opener. I have no use for a bottle opener, really. I don't drink and don't even really drink like soft drinks much. So I don't really have use for a bottle opener, but this has other functions. So you could use this to open like paint and lids, things like that, other than bottles. But also I believe that it can be used as a 1/4 inch bit driver or wrench. And then this also, I believe, has some function along those lines. I'm not as familiar with this, but I believe that this has some of that type function. The other thing that I think is, you know, a real kind of value to this one is that it has this kind of combo grind on the pry edge or the pry, you know, bevel. I think that first of all is going to make it better for like ripping open tape. Now, as I said on the video that I made on the Ladyfinger Pinky, I'm fighting back a sneeze super hard right now, so I really don't want to sneeze, but if I sound like I'm talking weird, that's why. But anyway, like I said in the Ladyfinger Pinky video that I made, it worked for that, but it wasn't super easy. I pretty much always have a knife, but I think that this one would work better because it has, you know, the thinness of that point being that it is ground or milled here and here. So you've got a nice thin point. Now, another thing that the owner, the maker of Nice Guy Machine Company, talks about these as is an adversarial eye poker. So like an escape and evade type tool where you could hit somebody with it, I suppose. And I think that this point also would, you know, be useful for that. As I mentioned in the Ladyfinger Pinky video, I don't know that I would be more effective with this in my hand than without it in my hand. But this, I think, would be more effective for that than the Ladyfinger Pinky because it is longer. So if you were holding this in your hand, it sticks out. So I guess you couldn't see it there, but it sticks out a good bit more than the Ladyfinger Pinky. In fact, for my wide kind of meaty hands, the Ladyfinger Pinky really didn't stick out. This one, you know, maybe an inch or so So, you might be able to use it a little bit more effectively for that. But I also think that it being a little bit longer makes it so that it would be a more effective pry also. You get more of that leverage. The clip is pretty similar. It's a similar style clip to the one that was on the Ladyfinger Pinky and really some of the other options from Nice Guy Machine Company. So, I think it's going to work well and everything. Now, another thing on this one, it does have the lanyard hole, and this, TJ sent it with one of the beads from Nice Guy Machine Company. So they do these kind of rectangular, square, cube-ish type beads, and they're interesting. It's something that's very different. It is different from other beads, in my opinion. It certainly is machined nicely. It has very nice kind of bevels on it and everything. It's something that I didn't opt into. When these became available, you could buy just the pry bar or the pry bar and a bead, and it looks like TJ went with that. Now, this isn't the lanyard string that comes with it. That is in here. But this works also. The other nice thing about these beads is that they kind of hide the knot, so you really have the bead at the end of the lanyard, which I like that also. So I do like those. It's something where I haven't bought a lot of beads. I've bought some beads from people in the Barlow Bearcat Club again, but people I kind of know, makers that I know, and I haven't really jumped on anything like this yet, but it is nice. I do appreciate it, and I think it's a nice addition to something like this if you're going to carry this in your pocket by itself. I talked about in my Ladyfinger Pinky video how having a lanyard on it is nice if you carry it in the pocket, but not nice if you have it in an EDC pouch like this, because it adds bulk. So, depends on how you're going to carry it. But I think that this one is more likely to be carried in the pocket rather than in a pouch because it is longer. So it's an interesting tool. I think the big thing is that it's made, by one person in the USA. Lots of thought goes into the design, and I appreciate all of that for sure. I talked about in my Ladyfinger Pinky video that I didn't decide that it was a value for me, and that's just because I didn't use it a lot. I'm not out on Nice Guy Machine Company pry bars. I still am interested in them. So I do think that I'll likely try others in the future. They are working on a more budget-friendly pry bar that I'm definitely interested in, and I've certainly enjoyed getting to check this one out. So again, huge thank you to TJ. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and select all so you know when I post new videos. Check out my website, knifethoughts.com, and subscribe to the email newsletter there. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.